Oh, riding to the Liberty campus. Yeah, what's that? Belleville Park, and here's the payphone, Mr. Smaller gang boss King Courtney wants to say recruitment.
This is King Courtney. Me yardie posse could do with them rude boy driver, and people is saying you the man. Get to the waste ground opposite the stadium in a car and wait for the other hopefuls. I've got been watching checkpoints all over Stockton. First driver to a checkpoint gets the bling bling, then it's on to the next stop. If you get more checkpoints than any other driver, I can have me a little work for you.
Interestingly, the subtitles did not completely match what he was saying, and he was speaking quite realistic sounding Jamaica slang. Although that wasn't the most thickest, most incomprehensible form of it, it still was quite strong. Yeah, once again, a car race. Yeah, a sports car, pickup, and a Humvee, or that kind of military truck wannabe. And of course everybody knows that the practically only truly dangerous one of them are the sports cars. But this is one of those missions where you actually can do a little bit of orienteering, that there's a variety of routes for you to take. Some of them might be a bit easier, some of them might be not, but this actually has a bit of annoying part, as in that it would be much more simple if the checkpoints were so that you would get them, they would all be visible from the start, and then you could just go wherever and however you want to get them, and it would also scatter the other drivers around, making a bit more interesting. But no, they just appear one by one all over the place, and you just get there anyways, and it even doesn't end when the contest is practically over, as in one player has gotten so much that no other player can get as much, even periodically, which should be 8 checkpoints of 15. If you would get 8, that would mean nobody can get more than you, which means you already won. But no, you have to race to the end even though it is already over. And of course these computer drivers do tend to drive quite insane. And of course you also get to drive a bit better, and of course somebody has already more or less gotten to the stage where he's no longer point. But some of those and of course they don't have a problem of cartel gangmen shooting with them with guns. Well, I got 5 already, that's 1/3 of them. And for whatever reason I still prefer to use the roads instead of shortcuts, even though shortcuts may be a more functional method. At least in some cases. Oh yeah, there's a sports car, it's twisting around like an insane, and it drove completely wrong. 6 out of 15, that's quite good. And it's something about 10, maybe 12 of the full 7, 15. Hey, I won. Game's over for them. King Courtney should just pull the plug that, hey, you know, it's over already, but no, quite primitive programming, or maybe they didn't want to program something that it's already over, nobody can win anything. And he got stuck for being a completely stupid driver anyways. I haven't tried that can you blow the other competitors up, I haven't bothered that, but I know that racing this way makes it end faster than waiting for the stupid computer drivers to just race around like idiots, seeing how they were twisting, turning and completely driving around like they were drunk. And not slightly drunk, I mean very severely drunk, as in they cannot walk drunk. Maybe even they cannot even crawl drunk. Or at least not certainly enough. Not in a... Oh, look at that! I already got it. Well, hey, King Courtney still has more jobs, but so let's just go and get more phone work from him. Nice stop. Uzi Rider.
I need to see if you're capable of doing me dirty work. See if you're family or not, don't you know? Two of my boys will be there any second to take you for a ride. See if you're the article or a sister or something.
So he doesn't even know what kind of dude he is saying he's working. But there they seem to be coming. In a practically one of the worst cars of the entire game. And ugliest one as well.
We're going for a little ride into Hepburn Heights. Kill me some filthy Diablo boo-boo spin batting up me lady Queen Lizzie. You do the driving and the shooting and the dally and a boot. We'll make sure you don't get cold feet. Here, you'll need a piece.
Laughing vampires dance. Feel the voodoo.
Let's drive.
Liberty City, arise.
And now I have to drive around dealing with big idiots, dealing with driving one of the worst cars ever in Grand Theft Auto history, being watched over by two crooks who do absolutely nothing not even, well, they did provide car and a gun, so they at least do something, but that something is just so little, and knowing that there's about to be drive-bys to be done, and this car is quite bad for that in a area where there's just so little of space to maneuver. But driving around. Yeah, and there's load screen. In this Grand Theft Auto, they still had 3 separate island things with load screen between them, but they actually did manage to make them much smoother in later games, as in that Vice City only had 2 separate places which were in a sense quite interlapped. And San Andreas despite being a very big area, didn't have any loading screens, at least within the main map. And of course that same has also applied with Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5, which are of course of the later generation.
Let's kill me some filthy Diablos. Remember, you in this to the end, man. Hold your corner.
So now I have to do a bit of drive-by shootings. And I already managed to pick up the police, of course. And the car wants to go into complete shit. Mostly because... Well, that's supposed to say how fucking bitchy this mission is. And I have to retry it. And I probably won't show that. Shit. It's not the fact that mission itself would be so difficult, it's just so fucking clunky. Trying again.
Hepburn Heights. Let's kill me some filthy Diablos. Remember, you in this to the end, man. Hold your corner.
Alright, do I even get a kill if I ram them over? Oh, actually yes I do! So, that makes it a lot easier. I can just use the old-fashioned method. Makes this much simpler as I can just utilize the sheer physics as my weapon. Up, fucking hell!
Wrecked my car! Waste the Janko!
It went to shit, but at least, hey, I learned something new!
Okay, that should do it. Now get us back to the yard. Go, now!
Oh, they're real smart, those crooks, that when a car shows up and starts shooting, they notice right away that it's a organized attack against them, and then they start shooting, running around, trying to ram it with whatever car they are having. But when there's just a maniac riding around sidewalk, specifically ramming them down, they don't see that anything other than just regular occurrences. Well, at least some of them do attempt to jump out of the car's way, but hey, I guess the medical science of Grand Theft Auto universe must be real good, as in the severe injuries like crushed skulls and broken spines can just easily be fixed, assuming you got enough money. Well, weird thing, but gotta have to go to the deliver the car back. Oh, let's deliver the dudes back.
Okay, you're the kind of man we like as friend now. You're Irie, man. Real shooter.
No, I didn't do much shooting, I just did more like ramming them down. Hopping by pushing some gas and ramming them down. Oh, time to go and check the next mission, as he seemingly still has them. Gang car roundup.
I want you to steal me some gang cars so we can do some naughty thing on our enemy turf. I want me a Mafia Sentinel, a Yakuza Stinger, and a Diablo Inferno so we can hit up any gang in Liberty. Drop them off at the garage in Newport and hear this. They're no use to me, all broke up now.
So he wants King Courtney wants cars. King Courtney gets cars. And really annoyingly, of the 3 cars of specific type, 2 of them are in Portland, only available in Portland, meaning getting them would be quite of an annoying trip that you would have to get there, drive there and get back and drive out. But at least the Yakuza Stinger can be found quickest in here from Asuka's pad or crib or kip or however you want to call it, her place. But now I have it, that one. Time to go and deliver this further. I could understand why would they be very eager about getting Diablo cars, as they seem to have some sort of competition against them, but Yakuza cars, I feel that they wouldn't be so bad terms with them, as in they probably wouldn't compete much about turfs with Yakuza. Well, now I got the first one. 2 more left. I think it would be more interesting if they would have done it so that it would be a mission of long term, not instead of this just kind of you get mission, deliver the cars, that's it. But there's also a bit of a trick which can be used, as in these garages allow you to stash cars, any kind of cars, and you can stash gang cars as well, meaning I already did some preparatory work about with these 2 cars. I am genius. Yep, there's nothing to stop you from doing that, as in stashing Mafia Sentinel and Diablo Stallion beforehand to your garage, and then just fetching them from there and delivering them to Mr. Yakuza Gang Boss. Over to say not Mr. Yakuza Gang Boss, Mr. Yardi Gang Boss. I guess that might be the reason why they are in bad terms with Yakuza. They both start with Yardis and Yakuzas, so that's it. That might be the reasons they wanna. And of course, then why they would be in bad terms with Diablos, well, they both are some sort of ethnic group, gang, at least. Actually, I think most of those organized criminal gangs at least feels like to have some sort of ethnic or nationality background or ideology, as in there's probably not much white-skinned people in Bloods or Crips. I find it probably, or black-skinned people not in right-wing extremist gangs, or whatever you wanna call it, Aryans or whatever. And of course, probably not in either, probably no one of German descent either in Yardis, which is actually a British term, probably not an American English term, which is still quite strange, as in the Rockstar North is Scottish company, but their games are mostly located in United States, and at first they went to the 1980s doing the Vice City and Vice City stories, so they are not so much of a historical systems either, of like, well, Grand Theft Auto 1 had that whatever expansion of London, which was in the 60s, including hippies and Grey Twins or something like that. They are the most infamous criminal crooks. And of course the fact that Great Britain also didn't have any prohibition era, which gave organized crime a big boost in power. But even more jobs.
Now hear this. Get your little self over to Bedford Point. There's a stash in an old jalopy and it's quick smart now.
That's quick. That was a quick instruction. It's suspicious that when somebody just gives that kind of quick task that go there, do that, instead of rambling on even a bit. Salvatore did that. Spoke very quickly and bluntly when he wanted to blow the unnamed sociopath criminal protagonist to hell. But, and so did also King Courtney also spoke very simply and not particularly eloquent or complex manner, which gives a bit air of suspicion on task to be done. But there's a little bit of hurry. And here is the Parking lot with all kinds of stuff. And time to get out. Oh. Oh, so the crack abyss. And Catalina left a sugary love letter. Oh yeah, she knows.
Here you go, I got a special delivery. Come here. TikTok, what's up? Special delivery. Here you go, I got a present. Come to daddy.
And the maniac blew himself up. Well, that solved one problem.
Come here. Come here. Come to daddy. Come here. Here you go, I got a
Where's the other van? Where's the van? Over there. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, oh shit, and the fucking maniac ran right at me. Trying to do a bit of maneuvering because those guys are mad. And this guy is not, and the unnamed sociopath is not mad. He's actually quite smart. Although slightly unhinged. More, there's one more van. Yeah, the hand grenades are a bit of wonky. About how they fly and behave. Any more? There seems to be more.
special delivery. Come to daddy.
Special delivery TNT.
Come here. What's on my clock? Come here. Special delivery. Special delivery. TikTok, what's on my clock? Come here. Come to daddy. Come here. Special delivery. Come here. Come to daddy. Special delivery. Here you go. I got a present for TikTok. What's up? Special delivery. Special delivery. Come to daddy. TikTok. What's up? Come to daddy. Come to daddy. Special delivery. Come here. Come to daddy. TikTok. What's on my clock? Here you go. I got a present for you.
Fuck. Well, there's the van blow up.
I got a present. Come here.
Oh yeah, there he is. Well, now they're dead. Which is good. And seeing that the King Courtney fucked me over, I guess it's time to actually end this episode, as in there's probably no more jobs from him, as he tried to kill me again. But that's actually gonna end the episode right here.